Today I have GT43AMG, new Mercedes-Benz model. We'll review it. We'll talk about the difference between 43 and other GT models, and I'll give you your lease payment in the end of this video. So this is the look of the GT, and there's a few small details that make it different from other more expensive trims of the GT. But it's a new model, 2025 year model for GT, and this is why I picked Mercedes-Benz versus Porsche. Look at this front. This is beautiful. You have signature AMG Pan America grille and a large mean front. And it's very similar to 55 and 63. The biggest difference is the engine, but we'll talk about it later. But let's look in the front and talk about a few things here. First of all, the difference between 63 and 55, that it's a pretty low car, and the front axle lift is not available on a 43. In 55, it's an option. In 63, it's standard, and it's not an option on GT43. Second, engine. You have bi-turbo V8. Let me show you the engine. You have a bi-turbo V8 on 55 and 63. There's also a new model 63 SE, which is plug-in hybrid with over 800 horsepower and 1,000 pound of torque. But this is the most powerful four-cylinder engine in the world, 416 horsepower, handcrafted by this gentleman right here at an AMG plant, and it's a lot of fun to drive it. So 469 horsepower and 55 and 416 in this one. Not a big deal, but it's a big deal when it comes down to the size of the engine. And this car has a four-cylinder, but it's a lot of fun to drive it. Okay, next. These are the nicest wheels for this car. 21 inch, the smallest are 19. And ceramic brakes or different colors of brake calipers is not available on this model. It's available on bigger models. But you get this look for $106,000, $107,000 before options. This car is spec'd out to $117,000. And if the look is what you care about, this car gives you that look. 21-inch rims in the back, wide, high-performance summer tires, Michelin tires. Actually, I'm second guessing if it's actually all-season tires. I gotta double check that. But turning radius is not something I'm happy with in this car. In 63, you have the rear axle steering. At a small degree, the rear wheels turn to the opposite direction to the front wheels. But in this car, they don't. So that's number one. Number two, this is the only GT that doesn't come with all-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive, and you can also feel it. This is retractable spoiler in the back. You can bring it down with push of a button from inside. Let me show you the trunk. This is why some of the people might go with this car. Size of the trunk. Well, it's not the primary reason. Why would you spend $100,000 for a practical reason of trunk space? But it's one of the reasons, right? You have huge trunk. Engine, unlike 911, is in the front. A lot of space. Beautiful rear bumper with diffusers and round exhaust large pipes. Another thing you'll be surprised to find out, the back seats. It actually does have back seats. Look how much leg room you got there, but I think if you adjust the seat, you might squeeze in your 7-year-old in there. You have nice leather seats. Massage seats are not available in 43. And high performance seats are also not available in 43. So Mercedes-Benz knows you're not going to take this car to a track. and you don't need massage seats, they think. So we have similar setup, actually the same setup as other more expensive models. In this car, you have fixed panorama. Fixed means it does not open. You have microfiber, beautiful, soft material. AMG unit controls, no track mode, since they think you're not supposed to take it to track. Newest MBUX system, all that fun stuff. This is where you can control the different things like exhaust. Performance exhaust is standard, where you can make it louder or quieter. You can put the spoiler down, so you gotta actually press and hold. It suggests you here when you're putting it down. When you're putting it up, you just gotta press that button. So I'm almost hitting that car, that van in front of me, because like I said, the turning radius actually is not really good in this car, but it does sound a lot like a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun driving it. However, if you're on a slippery road and your tires are not warmed up, you will feel like it's losing its line of direction, and the wheels are spinning a little bit because all the power goes to the back. It's not distributed. But the exhaust pops. It's a lot of fun. You will be smiling when you're pushing that gas pedal all the way down. $416 horsepower. Is that enough? Is that enough to put a smile on your face? Let's actually push that gas pedal a little bit, and let's see if I'm impressed. Woo-hoo-hoo! That exhaust does pop, and it sounds like a lot of fun. You're not expecting this much fun from this car. So let's look at the payments, and if you like the look of this car and you don't want to spend $150,000 on GT55, you got to go for this car. I recommend it. Let's look at the numbers, see if the lease payments make sense. You can always reach out to me if you're looking for Mercedes-Benz, or if you need advice, you need expertise, you need to find the answer to the questions that your local dealership doesn't give you, then call me. I got the link to set up a call with you in the description of this video. I'll see you in the next video. Beautiful GT43 AMG is sold. That's the right rims for this car, 21-inch black rims. The spoiler is down now, but it does come out. And the cherry on top of this cake is the red interior. Beautiful. Sold. We got more.